Hey guys, today we're at my desk. Joe was following my Epicor SOP to set up Fat American part numbers in Epicor so we can get these tables launched. And he was following my manufactured method SOP here that tells you how to set up a part and all of the materials and time that goes into making a part. He called out that I had a step for material consumption, but not a step that detailed how to pick laser and brake press time within the part. So on the Epicor screen here, there's your operations, laser brake, PC prep on a part that has no welding. That materials there calls out for how much steel it uses. This is kind of blurry, but over here on the production scheduling, it wants to know how many pieces per hour we can cut on the laser, and that's going to depend on the complexity of the part and the material that the part is cut out of. So we had Casey come up here and he's the one that's traditionally done this step, so I needed him to explain to us how he figures that value. And after talking to him, I was pressed to make this chart. So I opened a blank document real quick. We figured out a way to kind of decipher between the complexity of the parts that we make. We categorize them into 4 different complexities. So there's a kind of a basic part there in column 1. A basic part with a few internal geometries is section 2. Number 3 is a molly panel, since we do a lot of those. Several profiles cut out of a molly panel, but they're actually a little bit larger. And then 4th, this new Fat American pattern is much more sophisticated. It takes a lot longer to cut. So we made this kind of matrix of complexity versus material thickness. And then I sent this over to Casey and Bryce and had them fill in all those values. So we have something to go off of. I put some small instructions together here on how to figure the value that you need for that production standard, and then wrote out an equation. So once you figure out how much of a material, how much of a sheet you use in this step, which is in my SOP, you take that number in combination with this number that Casey and Bryce gave us as engineers, you fill it into this equation, and now we have a standard on which we can come up with the Epicor value for cost and laser time. So I'm going to get these printed out, one for everybody, get them laminated, and we can get them put up so everybody's using the same standard to create this value.
Brake press, but what is that? Yeah, that's the next one.